Hello everyone, today I will show you how to key up your soundtrack or your karaoke songs from your Android mobile phone. So I will introduce you music player, some kind of like this, but it's a up-tempo. Up-tempo is a music player, but it's a more feature than regular music player. Okay, this is what I'm using. You don't need to sign in or log in or create account or online. You don't need to online. This is a standalone version. After you install it, it's called up-tempo. You can install from your Android mobile phone. Okay, a setting here. So you go to setting here if you wanna more features, and then you need to buy, you have to upgrade. If you buy or you upgrade it, you can access all this thing, advanced effects including bass cut, equalizer, reverb and compressor. This is a one-time payment, no hidden subscription or no recurring costs. This is good, but I don't need to buy for it. Okay, so here you can see here preferences here. Preferences here, I just ignore everything. I just use a default here. So if you want, you can just click it. Just totally up to you. Yeah, that's all you have to know. And here you can see clearly here, no recent item to display. This is whatever you play here, you can see is here, or you can create your own playlist, whatever. And here you say hit the plus button to get started. This plus button here, plus button, when you hit it, you will see three things. You can see pro feature record, but you have to purchase for this one. You don't have a feature for that one, you have to buy for it. And then new multi-track recording is you can do multi-track mix down and stuff, but I don't need for it. And you just need open file. When you open it, it will dig your library, your mobile phone library, or you can search it from artists or albums or videos, whatever you want. And you have to do usually click allow limited access, whatever, but I don't want to do the video though. Okay, and track here, and you know that this track is from my mobile phone. And up tempo, this up tempo is what you already done. Okay, this is, you can find library is the same as here. My track and library up tempo is the same. So I will do track here. I can find any songs, any music from my mobile phone. So let's search. So I'm gonna play rhythm. So because I don't want to do some copyright claim, that's why I will play that song. So you can open whatever song you want, and you can delete it from here. You can open like a 20 song or 30 song, it doesn't really matter. So you have to open from here, right? So when you click it here, random here, let's say there's a bridge here. If you don't want a bridge here, let's say you want a trim here. So this is scissor, you use the scissor and you can trim it here, whatever orange is what you take it, whatever gray is you trim it down already. So only you take this part, orange part. Keep that in mind. So let's say I'm gonna take this orange part. I don't want this back here, from here, and I will go back here. This already automatically trim already, only about 50 seconds. If you want to up pitch here, like you want to key up a little bit, and you can just plus and minus. If you want to default, you have to go here, circle arrow, and then it's default. 00 is default for pitch, and 100 is a default for tempo, how fast you want. Even though here you can click the middle, then how many percent you want, right? You can just write down and okay. Even here, how many percent you want, faster or slow down, and okay. If you want to go back to default, and then you just hit cycle arrow here, and this thing I don't touch anything. As I mentioned before, if you want a compressor, equalizer, or mute bass or center size, reverb, add new effects, then you have to upgrade. Let's say if you want to do compressor, you want to use compressor, you have to upgrade. You have to pay for it. But like I said, I don't need it. I just need for just tempo up or pitch up a little bit. That's it. Let's say I'm gonna pitch up. See, you can see it, I pitch up 1.8. So I will do that up tempo here. So tempo I up until 117. Let's say this is you are okay with it, you're happy with it, you can do you can save it, or you can export it, or you can just put it like this. If you put it like this, let's say you close it, next time you open up tempo player, then it will remain same like this. Even though, let's say you have a couple sounds here, you already adjust the pitch and the tempo, then when you click it, you will see what you are doing, right? But if you want to export, you can export here. Let's say if you want to export, I usually export like this. I just erase unknown, and then I want to see that one. Let's say if you want a different, let's say test or test Tuesday, then you can rename it. You can see that after you export, you can see this file at your phone, mobile phone, but you will see only test Tuesday, right? So I don't want that happen. That's why I always do. I don't want to rename music or the sound, and I always choose the MP3. And then stereo, of course, stereo is a karaoke or any music is a stereo. And then usually I choose original bitrate. Then you can hit export. Let's say here rhythm, I will do here test 5. When I hit it, you might not see here because my cell phone only can see at the top here. It's exporting, but this is I connect with PC, then it will not show you. Let's say this is a test 5. I export it. After I export it, you can find it here. Let's say my track here. This is what test 5. In here, test 5 and blah blah. And then your mobile phone might be test 5 only. That's why usually I don't rename it. If you want to rename it, you can rename it, but you don't want to rename both of them. Let's say export here, rename it here, but bottom here you don't want to rename it, because you have to remember next time you want to change, you have to remember that how many percent you up and how many percent you down, right? You pitch down or pitch up. Easy. One thing I found not convenient is when you up your pitch, it will not show you that that what key you are in, like a D key or D flat or D minor, or let's say your original key is A. Let's say some that online version have when you upload the sound, it will tell you, let's say your music is a key A, then it will tell key A. When you up, it will tell you that you are A flat, or that B flat, something like this. That it will show you on the screen. But this thing is a free stuff, right? It won't show you anything. But I will put another video for online version. That one will help you a lot, and then you can do call removing and stuff. But this thing is you can play even after you lock your phone, you can play or pause. Also very convenient. You don't need to connect any Wi-Fi or internet. Also, this is a player. Every time you go in, then boom, you don't need to upload anything. You will see here recent playlist. Here you can find whatever you did. This is very convenient if you want to use from your mobile phone, like you don't want to use your PC. This is very good choice for how to up your pitch or down your and tempo up and down. And the quality also not bad, but keep that in mind. If you do a lot of pitch up, then quality drop, 100% drop for sure. At least 40% quality or 30%. Let's say your key is, let's say default is a 0. Yeah, the pitch is you down like almost like let's say 3. Then the quality will be very drop already. Keep that in mind. You cannot push too much pitch here, even the tempo. You have to know the limit. When you listen it, you will know the limit though, right? Yeah, that's all for today. I hope that video helped you for those kind of stuff. If you like this kind of contents, visit more my channels, or if you want, feel free to subscribe and like it. Thank you for watching.